Internal structure of the ovary. This ovary is the small and located in the abdominal region or the pelvic region of the females, and this ovary is made up of the outermost layer is made up of the tunica albuginea. This outermost layer is made up of the tunica albuginea. It is the protective in layer, and inside this tunica albuginea is a mass of cells, and this mass of cells is divided into two zones. One is outermost zone and another one is the innermost zone. The outermost zone or a mass of cells is known as the cortex, and this layer is made up of the reticular connective tissue, and next to this cortex is another innermost mass of cells known as the medulla, and this medulla is made up of the areolar connective tissue. In this medulla region or the innermost region we find a many follicles, and these follicles every month this grows and matures into a Graafian follicles. Inside this medulla is present a follicles, and these follicles are known as the primary follicles. These primary follicles every month one single follicle matures and develops into the Graafian follicle. This is the Graafian follicle. This primary follicles develops from day 1 every month and leads to the Graafian follicle. This is the Graafian follicle, and this Graafian follicle, the centermost cell is known as the secondary oocyte, and next to this secondary oocyte or cell is present a layer of cells known as the discus proliogenous, and next to this discus proliogenous is known as the cavity, and this cavity is filled with the liquid, and this cavity is known as the antrum, and the liquid is known as the liquor follicles because it is made up of the follicular cells. Outside this cavity is present another layer known as the membrana granulosa. See, this is the secondary oocyte. Next to secondary oocyte is the inner layer known as the discus proliogenous, and next to this layer is the cavity. It is a fluid filled cavity, and this fluid is made up known as the liquor follicles because it is made up of the follicular cells and known as the antrum. Outside this cavity or the empty space is known as the another layer known as the membrana granulosa. In this cavity is present a mass of cells known as the germille or Culumus oophorus, and it is present in between this membrana granulosa and the discus proliogenous. This Graafian follicle ruptures, and the secondary oocyte which is present inside this Graafian follicle is released out, and this process is known as the ovulation. See here, during the 14th day of the menstruation cycle, this Graafian follicle ruptures, and the cell inside is present the secondary oocyte. This ruptures, and the released secondary oocyte is actually known as the egg. After ovulation, the secondary oocyte released and known as the egg, and the remaining Graafian follicles shows the three stages. During the ovulation, along with these Graafian follicles, the blood cells present in these Graafian follicles also ruptures, and this ruptured blood cells of the Graafian follicles is known as the corpus hemorrhagicum, and this blood cells after sometimes undergoes clotting, and the stage is known as the corpus luteum, and this corpus luteum is the yellow colored body, and it is the temporary endocrine gland. It secretes the progesterone, that is the female reproductive organ, that is female reproductive hormone, not organ, female reproductive hormone. And this, if ovulation undergoes, not ovulation, if fertilization occurs, this corpus luteum persists. If not fertilization occurs, then this corpus luteum degenerates, and the stage is known as the corpus albicans. This is the internal structure of ovary, and this is the structure of Graafian follicle. This is the cell inside the Graafian follicle is the secondary oocyte. After ovulation, this cell is released and known as the egg, and covered by this secondary oocyte is the discus proliogenous, and next to this is the cavity, fluid filled cavity known as the antrum. It is made up of the follicles and liquor follicles, follicle cells known as the liquor follicles, and next to this cavity is known as the membrana granulosa. This membrana granulosa has another two layers. One is outer layer is the theca externa, and the inner layer is known as the theca interna. Now in this ovary, the outermost layer is the tunica albuginea. Next to tunica albuginea is a mass of cells. The outer mass is known as the cortex and made up of the reticular connective tissue, and next to this cortex layer is the group of cells or a mass of cells known as the medulla. It is made up of the areolar connective tissue. In this medulla, we find the many follicles, and every month one follicle, only one follicle, develops and matures into a Graafian follicle. During the 14th day of the menstruation cycle, this Graafian follicle ruptures and the secondary oocyte comes out and known as the egg. And this process is known as the ovulation. That means the release of egg from the Graafian follicle. And releasing the egg, the remaining cells or the blood cells of these Graafian follicles are known as the corpus hemorrhagicum. And this blood cells undergoes ruptures, and after sometimes it undergoes clotting, and the stage is known as the corpus luteum. If fertilization occurs, this will persist, otherwise this corpus luteum will degenerate, and the stage is known as the corpus albicans.